right, buckle up for the final week of October because we got stuff going on.
And I actually owe you a huge thank you. Yep.
Are we recording the show?
For returning and evening out the playing field. I was severely overmatched last week. I mean, it was Sharon and Chloe, Sharon and Tori,
So
Sharon
I needed
and
to
Samantha.
come back to protect Chloe.
Well, it's the playing field is now even. I would say we'd have the upper hand, but with Sharon, no. She's like multiple women.
2 to
in
1 is basically
now it's even.
2 to 2.
That's why I'm saying thank you for coming back. The playing field has been even now.
Phew.
Sharon can hold her own.
I'm not too worried here.
No, I know you're not. But it'll be a battle. It'll be a good battle. We got a shot, right? Last week, no, I didn't. We're waking up to cold temperatures here on this Monday morning and now seeing some light rain sort of blossom across the area. This rain that we're seeing is actually not in conjunction with the 2-day nor'easter that we're going to get Tuesday and Wednesday, tomorrow and Wednesday. But light rain falling now in the greater Portland area on up through the Oxford Hills. And yes, there are some wet flakes in the higher terrain. Most of the ski resorts in New England are going to see a little wet snow this morning. And the whites, of course, those highest peaks are too. We've got whole tide pressure to our north, supplying chilly and somewhat dry air to northern Maine. Northern Maine, you're actually going to make out on this one kind of unscathed today, tomorrow, Wednesday from this 3-day event. The storm itself is back here to the west. It ripples along the front, parks itself south of Long Island, and that's where the jet stream captures it and blows it up into our first nor'easter of the season. And it's going to be a really big one, too, for early in the season. Chilly raindrops for the morning drive, I'd say up to about Augusta, and then south and west of there. North and east, Bangor, you get a dry morning commute, but it won't be a sunny one. The sun will be seen up in the county this morning, and then the clouds increase there. We start to see some very light raindrops in Bangor in the middle of the day into the afternoon, and that light rain and kind of misty, drizzly conditions continue. Although we don't get a ton of rain this evening, it's still going to be really raw and wet and damp feeling, just because we're not getting any sun to dry anything out, and it stays cold with temps in the 40s. Your chances north of Bangor for rain, limited to none. It's a guarantee across the south, though, through the day. 40s for all of us, normally 56. So we're 10 degrees below average now. The pattern is just flip-flopped. It's no longer warm and dry. We might hit 50 in Portsmouth because of the wind direction and because of some sunshine up in Caribou. Then the storm really swells up south of Long Island. Low-level jet directs waves of rain at the southern New England coastline, coastal Massachusetts. Flooding is likely down here. Then that low-level jet pivots far enough north Tuesday night into Wednesday to bring some of that heavy rain to the coastline during that time frame. Notice, though, drier air keeping northern Maine rain-free and not a ton of wind up there either. And then that high punches in and kicks the storm finally out to sea, and we get back to some sunshine for the second half of the week. But the rain amounts over southern Maine could lead to some drainage flooding issues from Portland down through York County. We'll probably just missed out on the worst of it, though. That's for northern Mass and the North Shore. A lot of Maine up through Bangor getting up to about an inch of it. I'm a little more concerned for power outages because we still have leaves on the trees, and after getting a couple of inches of rain, the ground will be saturated. It won't take much. The thresholds will be lowered for power outages and trees to get toppled. If we get some gusts in the 45 to 50 mile per hour range, that would be Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. We could actually see some power outages, maybe scattered, so hopefully we don't get a lot, but be on guard for some Tuesday night. Marine forecast, gale watch is up for the storm today. The winds freshen up out of the northeast. It'll be choppy out there, cold too. Light rain today, chilly and wet 40s, and then steady, heavier rain tomorrow into tomorrow night, especially for southern and coastal areas. Sun shines back as the storm pulls away by Thursday. Friday looks good. Another storm over the weekend, more heavy rain Saturday into Saturday night. I'm pretty confident right now, though, it's gone for Halloween and for all the trick-or-treaters. So that's some good news there.
Which is usually like in the 30s, and you can't see the kids' costumes because they've got hats and mittens and things covering the costumes.
Yeah,
so
that
we got
would
a
be
shot here.
amazing,
So.
yeah.
It might be decent.
All right.
Okay,
Thanks,
fingers
sir.
crossed.